Hello, home mechanics. Well, my JK's got over 30,000 miles on it, and some thousands of miles back I noticed that the power steering fluid's starting to get pretty dark. So let's go ahead and change it. It's quick, it's easy, and it's cheap. And it pays multiple benefits in not having to change your power steering pump some miles down the line. So, let's get to it. Now, the power steering reservoir is here. The power steering pump is down there. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to get rid of this air cleaner so we can gain access and see what the hell we're doing. So what we're going to do, we've got two clamps here and here, two bolts here and here. This pipe will come out, and this thing's just held with some little rubber grommet doodads. It just pops out of the way. Let's go. These nuts are 10 millimeter. And that nut on that clamp is 5/16. Don't lose these bolts. It comes out of there, it comes out of here. This one snaps there, and away she goes. Got your mass air sensor here, so don't damage that, don't damage the wire. These are some kind of reservoir thing, who knows. So all you gotta do here is just kind of wiggle it right out of the way. See that? Just kind of got some rubber things. And they got just some plastic holes. Oh, look at there. Looks like these are hollow. I guess if you get some rainwater in there, it allows it to drain. Cool. Now, got plenty of room now. Here's our power steering pump. This is our feed line. You could tell because it's great big and it's not under a lot of pressure. This one is under pressure. That's why it's crimped on and metal, and it's a high pressure hose. This is not a high pressure, low pressure hose. So you notice this is also at the bottom of the reservoir. Top of the reservoir here. I guess I ought to make it so you're not upside down. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this line off, we're going to plug this port, we're going to take this hose off, I'm going to connect the clear plastic hose to this to go into my bucket. We're going to put a funnel in here. We're going to start the engine. As the pump pumps, oil is going to come out of this line into my hose, into my bucket. Meanwhile, I'm going to put a big funnel here, and I'm going to pour oil in as it comes out. Real similar to the transmission flush. I'm going to run a gallon through this thing. So I'm going to have to use my doodad again to lift the Jeep. It just does fit under it, doesn't it? So I'm going to take the weight off the front tires. So right here, I poured my ATF plus 4 in here. I got almost 4 quotes, not quite, and then I got an extra quart on top of that. But and I'm doing that because you're not going to have, you won't have time to be cracking open new bottles and switching bottles and what have you. When the stuff starts coming, you got to keep up with the flow. You want to put it in at the same rate it comes out if you can. I repositioned my jack, and I got both tires off the ground, and I got my metal drip pan back in place. Boy, has this drip pan been handy over the years for all kinds of stuff. So what we want to do, what's going to happen when you pull this hose off, you're going to spill some oil. oil's filled to up here, and the level's down here, so it's going to drain down to there, so it's going to end up all over the ground. It's not a whole... Well, wait a minute, I was just saying, it's not a whole lot you can do about it. Yes, there is. Because I have my plug ready. I'll pop it on, pop this hose off, and pop my plug on. All I got to do is find it. Here it is. It's on the ground. Most everything ends up. Alright, so give you a tip about hoses. Put a little WD on them. It sure helps get things on and off. Alright, let's see, I get my plug on there. This thing actually, this port is just a little bit bigger than 3/8, so you're going to have to force it, but what can you do? I don't know where to find metric hoses. Come on, clamp, get off of there. Alright, there we go. Keep all the pieces together. Decent pair of pliers. Right here I do. Okay, park the... There we go. Comes right off. Now, I only got 30,000 miles in my on my truck, so that hose is, I'm sure, can be reused. But by and by, if your truck's got a lot more on it, you really should think about changing that. There we go. That's our discharge. Okay, got my bucket here. This hose is 8 feet long, but I know at Home Depot they sell it. Comes in 10-foot lengths. Just happen to have a piece of tubing on there for what? I don't know. Something I did. Actually, I think I used that to fill a transmission transfer case or something way, way back. What do we got? We got a funnel here for it to go in. Got the discharge there. I got the port blocked. I think we're about ready for Mrs. RV to come out and give us a hand. Alright, sweetie, you ready?
Start it up.
Okay, you're going to start it and you're going to turn all the way one way, all the way the other way. Slow on the pumping. Okay, turn it off.
I hear gurgling. Now I just turned it all the way to the left. Was I supposed to keep moving?
Yeah, well, both ways, but it's kind of late now. Okay, I'm all done with you.
Oh, that was quick.
Looks like I picked up quite a bit of oil. Air. Alright, that'll do it. Okay, we got it all back together and everything seemed to be fine. My helper could have turned the wheel a little bit more. I wanted to make sure we got all the oil out of the steering box while it was flushing, but oh well, I didn't pour quite fast enough. It got a little air. When she did turn, it made a hell of a noise, so I guess it doesn't like to turn the bed of the oil. But that's alright. Whatever oil, dirty oil was in there, won't ruin the bank. Now on a JK, I found that there's room here for for 2 bottles of oil. For some reason I can only get one of them in there. There you go. There you go. So what I would do, I'd carry one transmission, one motor oil right there, and That'll help you if you ever need some on the road. You know, you don't have to pay gas station prices. It's unbelievable what gas stations charge for oil. All right, home mechanics. So we'll see you on the next one. And then there's another service coming pretty quick.